Jianzhan teacups are made with a unique clay to form an iron-rich body. Glaze stone is mixed with plant ash to create the glaze. Then fired at a high temperature of around 1300 degrees Celsius in a kiln to complete the firing process. 3 different colored clays are used, mixed in appropriate proportions to form the body. Most suitable for firing Jianzhan teacups. Usually, it's liver-colored clay, rose-red clay, and yellowish-white clay. The soil in Jianzhan is yellowish-white due to its composition. However, this type of clay is generally not used in large proportions in Jianzhan clay bodies. Therefore, the overall color tone of the clay used for making Jianzhan bodies still appears reddish. Therefore, when introducing the Jianzhan craft, summarizing the Jianzhan clay body as red clay is not really inappropriate. Besides the yellowish-white clay, 2 other types of clay are needed for preparation, which belongs to the red clay we are familiar with. However, the composition of these 2 red clays is not exactly the same. Red clay itself has a very high iron content. Purely natural, no additives are needed. This type of high iron red clay is the main component of Jianzhan's iron-rich body. If the Jianzhan teacup's body is not iron-rich, it cannot be considered a Jianzhan teacup. This type of red clay accounts for more than 70%. The main function of another type of red clay is not to increase the iron content, but to increase the high temperature resistance of the Jianzhan body, and resistance to deformation. Generally does not exceed 20% in the mix, but it is an important component. Adding Dali red clay to the Jianzhan body can significantly reduce cracking and deformation of Jianzhan blanks. These 3 types of clay, after being collected, mixed according to a certain ratio. Then, after a series of processes such as refining the clay, you can start making the body. The ratio of these 3 types of clay determines the color and texture of the Jianzhan iron-rich body. Each kiln worker will adjust according to their habits and experience. The choice of raw materials is the basis of firing. Some clay bodies will have some humic acid added. A moderately proportioned amount of barren field clay. You just need a little fine-tuning to increase the plasticity for shaping. Extensibility. In modern times, the entire process of clay preparation, apart from simple tools like clay pounding machines, hug mills, and clay mixing machines, these types of simple tools, there is no high technology. It is no different from the clay preparation methods of Song Dynasty potters. Moreover,